I don't think that being in love is real as a man. Listen, the feeling of feeling in love, I believe that's real. I believe you can definitely feel like you are in love with someone. I believe that you can feel that you have love for a woman. However, the whole entire idea of being in love or love being this thing that you guys are going to be together forever and she's always going to be there. I don't believe in that as a man, because the thing about it is, if you've ever broken up with a chick, have you noticed that a week later, 2 weeks later, she's already either talking to someone, she's already either going on dates, getting her back blown out, whatever it is. If love was real, if being in love was real, the whole idea of it, I'm not saying the feeling can be there, but I'm saying the idea of it that tricks a lot of guys into thinking that, love is this real thing, and it blurs their vision. And that's what happens, that when you go through a breakup as a man, when you believe in that idea, they have sold you on that idea. This society has sold you an idea and you have bought it. You have bought it and you have accepted it as truth. So that's why when you break up with a woman, or when she breaks up with you, let's use the example of her breaking up with you, right? That's why you are devastated. That's why you can't eat. You can't sleep. You are crying. You are stuck, bro. You are sick. Why? Because you bought the idea of love being this thing that this woman is just always going to love you. Listen, bro. Understand this. Women need attention. I know you guys have heard that a lot, but women need attention. And the thing about it is, here's why I don't think that it is real. Because if women need attention, right? She breaks up with you. Why is she on to the next person within a week, within 2 weeks? Okay, maybe she wants attention, regardless of what it is. I don't believe that if someone says they are in love with you, they can feel the love, right? But I don't believe it, the whole thing as a concept, as a whole. Because if I say I am loyal to my boy, I am loyal to my friend, I am loyal to anyone, and me and that person are no longer in cahoots, me and that person are no longer friends, just because we are no longer friends, I'm not going to go behind their back and start snaking them. I'm not going to go behind their back and start doing shit that I told them I would never do. I'm not going to go behind their back and start spreading their secrets. Why? Because my loyalty for that person is real, regardless of if they are in my life or not. So, for someone to say that they are in love with you and they love you and the whole concept of it being real, why is it that when women get out of a relationship, they can move on so fast, right? And I'm not saying that if within 6 months or something crazy like that, that a woman can't move on. Of course, there's a time to move on. But within a month, if you truly love someone, because that's why for guys it's a lot harder to move on if you are truly in love with a woman, because you are truly in love with her, right? Even if you guys break up, you are still attached to her through your feelings. That's the problem. And women don't give a fuck about your feelings. So as a man, it is harmful for you to be falling in love with a woman, because the moment that she decides to leave and you are attached to her with your emotions, she is not going to give a fuck about your feelings, bro. She's not going to say, "Oh, he's in love with me, so you know what? I'm going to stay." No, the moment she decides to get up and leave, she's going to leave and she's not going to give a fuck about your feelings, bro. And best believe she's going to be with someone else within a week or within 2 weeks. And the thing about it is, you can lie to yourself. You can self delude. You can tell yourself, try and be delusional and say that she is not going to. She's just going to be there by herself, crying her eyes out, thinking about you. She might be, but she's still going to need that attention. She's still going to need that attention ASAP. So, in in the idea of love being real and being in love is real, here's the thing. The same thing goes with loyalty, right? if you and someone are no longer in a relationship together, wouldn't it make sense for if a woman was truly, the ideal was real of being in love, wouldn't it make sense that the moment that you guys break up, even if it is a month, right? A month, 2 months, if the ideal was truly real, wouldn't that woman be at home crying, thinking about you, hoping that you guys can get back together, hoping that there's still a chance, not giving anyone else a chance because she is in love with you, right? Her love for you is real, and not just the feeling, but the whole concept of it. If it was so real, wouldn't that woman wait for you? Even if you guys broke up, wouldn't she wait for you? Wouldn't she in some way hope that there's still a chance of getting back together so that way she wouldn't go fuck with other dudes? Unfortunately, the reality of the world is that is not how shit goes. And you as a man, you just have to understand that. The reason I'm telling you this is not for you to hate women. It's for you to understand the realities of the world. Because that's the problem. A lot of guys don't understand that. A lot of guys have bought into this idea that love and being in love and soulmate and all this is real. So when the moment comes and they take that, they take the idea of love and they realize and see it for what it is, it's very bitter. It is a bitter taste. It leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. And that's why a lot of guys hate women. But if you would have just understood this from the beginning, you wouldn't have, hated her for what she did. You just understand that women need attention, and the whole idea and concept of love is not truly real. Of her feeling in love for you, yeah, of course, a woman can feel in love for you. But for you to think that this woman is going to be waiting for you, she's going to be crying her eyes out, and she's not going to talk to any other dude hoping that she can get back with you. See, as a man, if you're truly in love with her, you'll do that. You will do that as a man. Because men, for men, that's why when you guys get out of a relationship, it hurts more because you know that she can replace you quick. And you can't unless you are that dude, right? Unless you have developed yourself, unless you have your money right, your looks right. As long as you have the confidence, you can replace her fairly quick. But that's why you guys need to work on yourself. That's why you guys need to constantly improve, and don't wait for the moment where this woman decides to leave you. Don't wait for that moment. Don't wait for the moment that you have to go through a breakup. And some guys need that because a breakup is truly something essential for character development. But don't wait for that moment. Improve yourself. Become a better version of yourself every single day. So that the moment that, if in the case that does happen, right, you are not at home sick because one, you haven't been focusing on yourself, and two, you have been believing this concept and this idea that love is real or being in love is real. Bro, feelings, they change. Feelings are fickle. That's why I tell you guys should not prioritize your feelings. Instead, prioritize what you have to do. Because feelings are fickle. They come and go. So if a woman feels in love with you, but the moment that she breaks up with you, you guys could have been together for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And you're baffled as to why she moved on so quick. Because they don't think that way. They don't think of being in love as this thing. They might tell you, but the truth is, they need that attention and they're going to move on quickly. So the quicker that you understand this, the quicker that you understand that being in love, it can be a feeling that you can feel, but the overall concept is not real, the faster you will be able to move on with your life in the case that you do get broken up with, or in the case that a woman does break your heart and then you have to figure it out the hard way. And a lot of guys are probably going to be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This guy does not know what the fuck he's talking about. It's okay. If that's you, bro, you just haven't experienced it. And if that's you, one day you will most likely experience it because, let's be honest, all men all of us, we really do live the same experience, just with different people, different scenarios, different situations. But overall, we do experience the same life. That's why it is easy for us to relate to each other, because we pretty much live the same life. So, guys, understand that. Understand that the whole idea of this soulmate, and listen, bro, you can find someone that works for you. You can find someone that follows your program. You can find someone that is good to you and is a good woman for you. But to think that, being in love is this thing that she will forever be with you and only care about you. I'm telling you, bro, the moment that you guys break up, you will understand this. You will understand that she will move on, because women need that attention. If it's not from you, she needs it from somewhere. So understand that, bro. Understand, I know it's a harsh reality. I know it's a cold world that we lived in, but that's just the truth, bro. And the faster you understand that, the faster you will be able to move on with your life, and the faster you will be able to improve yourself, because you're not stuck on somebody who you thought was supposed to be your soulmate, and this person was supposed to be my forever, the love of my life, all this fairy tale. Stop believing the fairy tale, bro. And I'm not trying to burst your bubble in any way, but I just want to speak about reality and the truth so that you can understand it quicker. Because the truth hurts in every single aspect of life. If you're fat as fuck and someone tells you, bro, you're fat as fuck, that shit's gonna hurt. If a woman rejects you and she tells you you're ugly as fuck, that shit's gonna hurt. So the truth is hurtful. However, the truth will allow you to improve, because you can't improve based off a lie. If I tell you you're fat as fuck, that's just gonna sting. But now you understand the truth, and now you can take it and say, okay, I'm fat as fuck. What am I gonna do about this? If a woman tells you, yo, you're ugly as fuck, okay, shit, I didn't know that, but I'm ugly as fuck. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? Let me get in the gym. Let me try and work on my skincare. Let me try and work on my facial hair. Let me try and work on all these things to improve myself, because now I know the truth. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Leave a like down below. Let me know what you think in the comments, all right? Peace out.